Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Super Shell Monster Story 2 on the Mysterious JG.
I'm Zerfall, and we just finished hacking the Gibson here.
Yep, you missed the excitement that is us mounting Dragobird
Computer clocks?
and messing with computer clocks. But we seem to have tricked the game into thinking it's 5 after midnight, so that we can go do something very special that can only be done after midnight. We're gonna let it all hang down.
All hang out.
Out, yeah. So where are we going?
We gotta head to Gem. Gem is its name. No other town is the same.
Give
Gem.
me some directions, like north, south.
You press the map button, and then you pick Gem from the list.
That's a good direction. Except for the fact that there's no place called Gem on the map. What?
Son of a gun. Where's Gem? Let's find out. Where else in the story is it?
I know part of what we have to do is go to these little guys.
Oh, it's the... I think it's the Frost place. Oh, this is the one. Oh, is it the one? I don't know. Go outside.
I don't think it's the right one.
No, I think it's near the Frost zone.
Well, we're fairly close to Frost Zone. If Frost Zone's where I think it is, it's directly north of Tantes, because that door we can no longer open and will never be allowed to open again led us to Frosty stuff. Although it's all submerged now. Never mind. Just fly around looking for Frosties. But we gotta hurry.
Check the map for a second.
Well, I mean, I got another one right here.
Yeah, but if we check the map while you're on the bird, we can kind of see what part of the map we're on.
Oh, sure.
Because it's got a kind of complicated sequence of steps we have to do to get into it once we find the right one.
I'm trying to... is there any way anybody on original hardware back in the day could have figured this out? Like, are there in-game hints on
I think you buy the strategy guide.
I guess. All right.
You talk to your friends in the streets. I guess some of them are at typical playtimes, but this one's not. So I think you need to fly directly... You are here. I think you need to fly directly left. I think it's this one. Because this is probably where the ice zone used to be, but now there's not ice because of global warming. Sorry, climate change. Okay, so start by going on 12 o'clock. Then you will walk counterclockwise until you reach the 3 o'clock stone. So hit every stone starting counterclockwise. We're pretty much opening a combination lock here.
Except that those usually involve changing direction, but I guess we will eventually.
So now you will change direction and go until you get to the 9 o'clock stone.
And you're supposed to be able to figure this out, guys.
Yep. That's what it says. It says, near Gem, how to enter, start at 12 o'clock stone, step on the stones in a counterclockwise order until you reach the 3 o'clock stone, step on the stones in a clockwise order until you reach the 9 o'clock stone. Face south when stepping on the 9 o'clock stone. What? I wonder if they said this backwards, because why would you be facing south when you step on the 9 o'clock stone?
Well, okay, a few things we can do here. This whole video, by the way, is going to be called Fucking Around with Time. Alright, it said go to the 12 o'clock stone.
Yes.
Counterclockwise till 3. Imagine being a kid who was born like entirely after the age of digital clocks had taken over and trying to do this puzzle.
And fingerprint locks. Okay, now hit it from... yeah. Nothing.
What the fuck, game?
Not nothing! What a stupid thing!
Alright, well...
Alright. right, we found... Well, at least we know how to get into all these things now.
And we need like 50 of those monkeys to get across a gap immediately upon entering. All right, well, we're obviously throwing down a save state now.
Yep. And next time, folks, we'll explore this cave.
Next time we'll explore this cave. See that? You see, we brought Ernie along.
Hey, very straightforward cave.
Devil's Beard.
Sounds pretty neat.
Is that what are the things that we're going to be able to steal from whoever this mysterious person is? He said Devil's Nose.
That might be the equivalent of the Devil's Nose. It's called there was the Devil's Mustache listed somewhere else too, so I don't know if there's just lots of devil pieces that you can get.
Kutomina, at the center of Shell Dorado, fell prey to twin monsters created by a dark sorcerer who was bent on destruction. One vanished into the miasma, but the Queen's wizards contained the evil sorcerer and the second monster. Sealing them here, the inhabitants fled the ruined land and relocated to the floating castle. Those who read this be warned. Do not break the seal. You must never allow these monsters to escape. The nightmare would resume.
So if I'm hearing this right, this isn't the Fat Badger. There were two Fat Badgers. They sealed one up, and the one that didn't get sealed up
spoilers.
escaped into the miasma.
We hadn't told people that it was going to be Fat Badger yet.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so this means that the Fat Badger who was already defeated in the prior game was the twin of another Fat Badger that is here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think at some point
I thought
in the
one
game,
of them was Fat Badger and the other was like Gyob Far maybe, but Gyob Far is like an alien. He wasn't a demon created by a sorcerer. He's totally an alien. Well, whatever. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the summon monster I've long been searching for. See, he's got like real dialogue now. This is not like generic. We have found the summon jar that seals the one and only Fat Badger.
Well, that was his big deal about the first game, is he wanted to
he wanted Fat Badger.
turn Fat Badger into his summon the whole time.
Yes, the seal appears to be the type that contains the sort of creatures I love. As soon as JG said something, I decided to return to generic language to defy him. A little bravery on our part. And we may recruit a fearsome monster for a servant, even though I just said who it would be. So it's you who brought me back from the dark world once again. My name is Fat Badger. Too much time has passed since I've been awake. Show me your skill, you would harness me as a mere summon monster.
Show me your moves. There he is. Skull on his shoulder. Fist in the face.
Ernie at the front of the party because I forgot.
I mean, he automatically gets kicked to the front for these.
Oh, you're right. I mean, any idea? Is this like an optional super boss who will be harder than the final boss? Do we really have any way of knowing at this point?
I mean, I don't think he's harder than the final boss. He's weak against E and Lee. So, hey, if we did have a certain bolts-shaped monster in our party, we'd be able to use the one time his magic would be useful.
I still don't think it would be that useful, honestly.
And watch out, he knows Hospice B.
We have to try, folks. Stealing from Fat Badger.
You're gonna pull a ham sandwich out from one of the folds.
Gigabanga.
He didn't even kill him in one hit. That guy's like level 27. Well, he seems to be doing pretty good against Avat's attack. So, Yeah, do we have a... I guess he could be healing, and then she could be casting...
She's gonna cast magic buffer on everybody, and then...
I feel like Abbat may want to try casting magic on this guy. He's weak against earth and lightning.
Abbat has all fire magic.
Only fire?
All fire. It's been that way the entire game. That's how it was in the entire last game. Like, Super Shell Monster Story 1, he gets healing and fire.
It's a different Abbat in that one.
It's the same spiritual Abbat.
Okay, kind of.
I'm just grateful that we can have this awesome battle with Fat Badger, so thank you for telling me what that was going to entail. I guess we just keep stealing? Or maybe we can cast some... Maybe she's got some buffs we can cast before she goes into all steal all the time. And it doesn't seem like she does. She's got Power Word. We can use that on Abbat. Just to increase the chance that I kill him before we're ready and we don't get the item we want. Oh, that wasn't enough healing for him. He should have just got Hospice B or something.
Or we just let him die?
I suppose. I mean, we can't do that to Ernie.
Oh no! Look, since he's been, did he get buffered first?
He got buffered first. Yes.
Yeah. So he's only in 500 damage now.
I think he just regular attacks.
He has spells too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I just want to see him. I just want to see him hit Fat Badger with his staff.
He's like rolled up a newspaper. Bad boy, bad boy.
Wonder what kind of attack power we'll get out of Fat Badger. Devil Snot stolen.
Yeah, but we're not after the snot. We're after the nose.
I know.
Which may be a mustache.
2. He got a lucky, and it got 2.
It double damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's our highest power guy?
He said it's lightning, and what's the other one?
Earth and lightning. So
we're gonna want Thunder Unicorn probably.
Thunder Unicorn, the most brutal of the My Little Ponies.
We might as well just buffer everybody. I don't know if buffer ever wears off. Just does Giga Bang every turn. This is not going to be that bad.
No.
Famous last words here. It just switches to Gugugabanga. Yeah, who take this bitch?
0. It says weaknesses E. Lee. How is that a weakness?
I think we should inhale Fat Badger.
Have we already inhaled something? Can he exhale?
He's waiting to exhale. I've inhaled like regular enemies. I thought I did it on screen, but maybe I didn't.
I think you might have. I think we might actually be holding a monster inside right now, and you can't exhale because it's not grayed out.
I don't know. Failed. Yeah, I figured some other attack had to be coming.
That's pretty strong, I guess.
I guess. Fat Badger, final enemy of the Famicom version of this game, which we are going to play that. I know you want to play something quicker, a little shorter than an RPG for our next project, but we gotta play straight OG original Fat Badger quest at some point.
Well, well, I guess you can keep it healing. I'm gonna say try a fire attack and see if that does anything, because it's supposed to. According to this, he's weak against earth and lightning, and lightning did 0 to him. So,
well, first of all, we got to recover from that devastating dark whatever attack.
777. He's got cute little wings too.
Mm-hmm. He's adorable. That hurt. What the hell? She's got... Okay. Earth, lie, weak. Devil's nose. Okay. I guess her...
Heal it.
I guess her resistance to magic wore off there, because she took a pummeling from a spell that wasn't doing that much damage to Ernie.
Yeah, I guess if you don't have the little green circle...
I think that's what the little green circle was. But she had it when she got hit there, and still took, like, all this damage.
All I'm going to say, though, is we got a lot of violent alls, and this is going to take forever if only Abad's attacking.
Well, nobody else can do any damage anyway.
Well, we got to get some magic attacks on him here. I understand that the summon sucked, but, like...
I'm trying to steal a devil's nose here, man.
Yeah, but Rumelia could do it.
Rumelia has to reapply the stuff that Meek...
No, this guy just casts Venus. Everybody else doesn't take as much damage as him. If he's not doing the Giga
he's the one who doesn't have he's the one who doesn't have this thing. Giga Banga, it does Giga Banga every turn, except when it does that thing that hits everybody.
The thing that hits everybody doesn't do much damage in comparison.
To Giga
But
Banga? No.
if he hits somebody bigly, just hit him with a Vital and All, and we'll buy some more in our Frogtown town. We've got 999,900.
So your big thing is use a magic attack with Rumelia. That's going to make it so much faster.
I'm hoping so.
Okay. Quarter pressure. No way that's going to work. Holy Light. Maybe.
I mean, that might do good.
Ernie gets killed here. His blood is on your hands.
He might, because if it's 1,500. That did very little healing compared to before.
Ernie's blood could be on your hands here. Maybe Giga Banga always does a certain percentage damage. Let's see what she does with Holy Light. Okay, Holy Light did some damage.
At this point, Avat might want to just start casting Hospice B or Hospice for All or something, and then letting Rumelia take the credit here.
Just kind of have to hope Ernie doesn't die, but it's not that big a deal if he does.
He just needs a little top up, I think. He's not quite at full health.
Yeah, part of the problem is that Vat's damage just sucks in this fight. Power Word.
Oh, he could try a fire spell just to see if it does more damage. Maybe the guy has less fire resistance, and they just put the wrong flags for the magic eye.
Well, I'm gonna have him heal on this turn.
Hospice for everyone. He's handing it out like candy.
Everybody stay home waiting for death. Hospice for all. Oh, jerk.
Oh, he's getting desperate.
And he gets another turn.
His boo.
You know we're not going to use this Devil's Nose, right? I just want to feel like we got everything out of Fat Badger.
I knew we had someone.
Yeah, we had somebody. We'd eaten a guy and forgot about him. Why am I? It's not going to work, but it's a fun thing to try. We are going to have her waste a turn on... oh, never mind. She doesn't have Hospice for All. I mean, down block? Would that work? No, she needs to be stealing.
I mean, need and want are two different things. We could try Caven and see if it does actually do more damage, because he's supposed to be weak against Earth.
You mean for Rumelia?
Yeah.
She's already got something that's doing really good damage. And he's like the evil demon guy. Of course it makes sense if he's taking a lot of damage from like the only holy spell in the game.
Oh,
he better not. Yeah, I don't want him to start doing
lightning, it's light.
Yeah. I don't want him to start doing this I heal every turn shit here. I think that's what's happening.
I mean, he can always use a Hospice for All on himself just to keep himself from collapsing. So we tried Lightning and it didn't work, but I think if you do try one of his Earth summons, it should do pretty good damage.
Yeah, but I'm using him to heal this particular turn.
No, fair enough for this turn. I'm just saying future turns.
He said so it's Earth, not Lightning. Okay.
It's Earth and Light, not Earth and Lightning. That's why Holy is doing so well. It's Holy Light.
Right. It's been out too long in the Midnight Sea.
Yeah. Or perhaps in this case, up too long in the Midnight Sun.
I think he's just going to heal every turn now.
So he's cutting the damage you're doing in half.
Alright, so Earth. We got Titan.
This guy does have seemingly the most hit points out of all the summons.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would assume he's the ultimate summon.
But he has less hit points than some of the last bosses? He's got more hit points than Neodone. Not by a ton, but by a some.
I guess we'll try Cave In, like you said. It hits all. I doubt it does more, but it's... Now that we're pretty sure he's weak against Earth...
Well, now that I realize she was already hitting him with a weakness because of the light,
yeah.
I think that it's maybe sometimes Ernie can summon Titan. Oh yeah, I mean, just one thing like that. Like it's weak sauce attack.
That was 800 damage to her. Like, that was actually worse damage on her. It just wasn't doing damage to the rest of the party. So I might have Abat Hospice be her instead of using Hospice All.
He's level 27. Of course it sucks.
This might be a good turn for him to get a little more MPs. Hospice be on Remelia. You keep stealing. This is what Final Fantasy IX basically is, folks. Every boss has items, more than one item you can steal, and the only way to get most of them is to steal from that boss. It's
And if you want the blue magic spells?
I hope they give us an animation of him being hurt and he doesn't just die unexpectedly on us.
He doesn't die, he's just like, yeah, good enough, okay, let's go. He didn't even get down on 2 knees. He's already on 1.
So Titan, like, sucked, right? Where, like, Ernie is not going to be able to be a damage dealer here, it seems.
Oh, no. He's too low level, I think.
Okay.
Because I think his magic scales with his level.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do now is throw down a save state so that I have the option, if I want to torture myself, of extending the fight off screen to steal that second item. But on screen, we're going to beat Fat Badger here. Glad we got Icarus first. It's possible there's some other summon we should have gotten that would have been useful against Fat Badger, but
yeah, maybe there's some interesting ones here. Poseidon, who's got 2 skills. Mori's Stab Poke and Poseidon Crash.
Fire
There's
Special
Daedalus,
All.
who seems to be an Earth type, which might have been strong against this guy. There's Just Death. I think we have Death, actually, and I think that they aren't good. There's Vampire. That's, I think, all the summons that are left that we don't have.
Anyway, who knows what might have happened if we had Baltz in the party, but it does appear that magic is the way to fight this guy.
Yep. Although he does have Cave In.
Yeah, his magic score being like the lowest in the game. Oh, you know who should have been here? Our robot friend with like earth bullets. Oh boy, there you go.
If you really want a reason to level Ernie up.
I don't, but go on.
Apparently if he gets to level 36, he learns how to merge 2 of his summons. Only 2 of them, not like any 2. 2 specifically. And he learns how to get his 2 fire summons to team up. Although maybe he'll have 36 after fighting this guy. I mean, he's a pretty hard boss.
Could be. It could be that there's like a whole lot of experience we're about to get. Oh good, I'm glad the again drop hit before Hospice for All.
We do have the type of bring back to life that gives them all their health back too.
Not with that. That would take a turn from the person who's doing all the damage. Unless I'm mistaken, which is possible.
Now, we also might have items that do it.
I don't think there's an item that does it. I was looking through. I didn't stop for a full inventory, but all right.
The problem is that they don't use the translation for items.
Come on, Fat Badger, just give us the devil's nose.
No, yeah, it does seem like there is not a.
Yeah, I don't think there's a Mega Elixir, Mega Phoenix, whatever. I don't think that's a thing.
Lame. If only she could steal.
Oh, perfect.
Punched him right in the ear.
I hope there's not something that increases her chance of success when stealing that we just didn't bother to get. Or that we didn't equip for this fight.
Dispel full game. I'm kidding. I don't know what that does.
Ah. Devil's nose. Devil's nose. It is the nose of the devil. Hey, Zerfall, my devil has no nose. Ask me how it smells.
How does it smell?
Terrible! I really got Bronco with that one. Like, he mostly understood it. I think my delivery sold him. Like, I don't think he understood that if the dog... Like, I told him that the dog smelled terrible, and that was a funny enough concept that I don't think he had to draw the connection between... Oh, when I asked how it smelled, that meant how does it smell without a nose, and you turned it around. I don't think he got that. I think he just... I told him a dog smelled terrible, and he was like, haha, funny smelling dog.
Stinky dogs.
I love them stinky dogs. It really isn't the last slash, though. You're right.
Been slashing for ages. Now, Ernie's turned Venus into a summon monster, right? Does that mean that she's like a Venus in chains now?
Could she be a Venus in furs? Well, I guess we're not getting the devil's nose unless I decide to off-screen this nonsense.
Smells pretty neat.
Is there any way that you can use that fact to find out?
Smells pretty neat.
Smells
Come
pretty
on.
neat. Yeah. Any way that fact can tell us that there's another way to get the devil's nose?
No, because
got your devil's nose.
I'll tell you why. I don't think.
Ernie's level increased to 28. What level did you say he learned to combine 2 spirits?
36.
Okay.
37.
I'm gonna mix vodka with gin.
anywhere else. Battle Bastard. Demon King's mustache.
Such heroes as you have achieved many stunning victories already. Regardless, call upon me, Fat Badger. If you need help, we'll join your battles.
He's got a monster inside the urn. Ernie may now summon Fat Badger.
Oh, I finally did it! My fantasy, after so many years, has come true! Take that, old drunk wizard from the second game. This is actually the third game, folks. It's kind of a first blood situation. They added Super, and then they made 2. So, this really should be called Super Shell Monster Story 3, First Blood Part 2. I've acquired the ultimate summon monster of my dreams, the one and only Fat Badger.
It'd be great if you just left the party.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought was happening there for a second.
More.
Good luck with dark suckers. I no longer have any reason to help you.
Well, so now we have to get in like one fight.
Attack high, all. No, I would agree with that. We gotta go find some generic monsters and fight them.
Because we'll get to see the backside of Fat Badger instead. That's how we've been waiting to see.
Oh yeah.
Since we started playing this game, this whole series.
No, I'd agree with that. We've always been waiting to see some Fat Badger backside. The flank steak of the Fat Badger, as it were. Oh, and you're right. See, like, he's not even at the front of the party. Like, every time I'm like, oh no, I didn't switch him.
Oh no!
He's gonna fondle Fat Badger. It already gets one shot in.
No, I didn't even show him the other way around.
That sucks.
He just farts on him.
He doesn't even take out these regular enemies.
To be fair, these are late game enemies.
They're great. They're late game enemies. Sounded like you were gonna say.
Well, that's why the guy suddenly got so pointy. Makes it easier. He did at least get both the critical health.
Wow.
Oh, come on. At least hit a party member if you're going to do that. Oh, he got ghosted.
The Return of Fat Badger. Capital Combat 90, The Return of Fat Badger.
Oh, is he clotheslining them or something?
Well, yeah, it's like some kind of cloud punch. I don't know, but we didn't get to see his backside. 3 games, folks. We didn't play the first one, but 3 games. Ernie finally gets Fat Badger, and he still doesn't get to see that fat ass. Panacea dropped. Oh, that makes it all worthwhile.
Yep.
The devil's knows, man. I only wish we could know just what that is.
Here's the thing. We don't even know what it does.
Right.
Because the FAQ does not mention it, and it might be mentioned on the home of the RPG Insane, but as we know, that site has sadly disappeared.
It has gone the way of the Fat Badger. Well,
Maybe we should do next time. Head to Frogtown Town and buy 99 of the sweet healing and magic items. With all this money.
Sweet healing? You mean like the Sweetwater Monsters Stay Away? It's not in this game. I think we do need to do that for sure. We also, I guess now that we know how to like manipulate the emulator and what time this game thinks it is, we could do all sorts of other goofy. There's no way you would ever find this shit out without buying the user's guide, some kind of secret guide. Because like, yeah, who is doing that nonsense? We did everything right.
This one's the most complicated one, which kind of makes sense.
Well, because it's Fat Badger, but we did it right. But we weren't facing south when we entered the. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's one of those. But I mean, back in the day, like I'm not begging for forgiveness for this, but back in the day, these sorts of games had this sort of crap all the time.
You're just a Super Shell Monster Story 2 apologist.
We all remember bringing Ares back to life and how complicated that was. Like, the steps involved, it was insane.
Bringing Ares back to life?
Aerith. Sorry, Aerith.
That was challenging. Wasn't as hard as getting to fight Eric the Absolute at the end of Lufia 2. That was crazy. All the stuff you had to do to open that door and fight Eric the Absolute. But getting Aerith to come back to life is a simple matter of waiting a couple of decades for them to do a cowardly remaster where they don't have the guts to kill a character. But, anyway. When we come back next time, guys, maybe we'll have the devil's nose. And if we don't, pretend you didn't notice. Bye!
Bye!